building a foundation for success. In this lesson, we're going to cover why building a brand presence online is important, different places to build your brand presence, and how to prioritize your effort for the highest impact. So while you wait, you're probably waiting for samples or for your inventory to be created by your supplier. Use this time effectively and take action. Building out your brand presence online is an important step and critical for successfully launching your first product. So why is it important? The new decision journey consists of multiple touch points. Consumers have everything they need to make a quick decision at the click of a mouse. Your objective is to be present with social proof and be active when they do. This will reaffirm their buying decision and is going to increase your conversion rate online. You want to do everything you can to ensure a successful product launch. The most impactful thing you can do during this time is to build an audience ahead of your launch, ahead of time, to use during that launch. To do this, you need to build a foundational brand presence online in which to start building an audience of your target customers. So the different places we can build our brand presence are social media profiles like Facebook and Instagram, a website, Facebook Messenger, we've already talked about ManyChat to build a customer subscriber list. And this is where you will nurture your audience and prepare them for your upcoming product launch. So let's talk about your brand website. There are two different options, with and without hosting. Without hosting is much easier. You just simply use a service, an online tool that hosts the websites for you, and you don't need to set up anything like that yourself. Initially, you will only need a basic website. In the future, you may want to invest in a more advanced website, but right now we just need something basic that starts to build your brand presence online. With the objective of getting started, we're going to use a site called Wix.com. So why would you build your website now? Well, you need to show that you are a real brand and a real company. Customers use Google to search for brand websites when making the purchasing decision. They want to confirm that the brand they're buying from is a credible retailer, a credible brand, and has a credible reputation online. It's really important that they can find your website. Amazon also requires a website when you decide to trademark your brand and apply for something called Amazon Brand Registry, which you're going to learn about in a later lesson, but this offers a lot of benefits and protection when selling on Amazon. And we will cover this in a later lesson. I can't stress this enough. Prioritize your time for the highest impact. There are lots of social media sites you could invest your time in setting up, but you want to work smart and pick the ones that make the most sense for your audience. 99.9% of the time, this is going to be Facebook, and if you have the resource and time, Instagram. Facebook is critical to a launch success because we use it to build our subscribers inside of ManyChat. Instagram is considered a very credible platform and a positive signal in the buyer's journey. Engagement is very high and it's a great place to build a following for your brand. You most likely don't have the time or resource to expand beyond this when starting out. However, YouTube and Pinterest are also great platforms in which you can build your brand. Go where your audience hangs out and invest your time there. You do not want to spread yourself too thin, setting up social media profiles across every single social media platform on the internet and trying to populate them all with content and trying to engage an audience. It won't work. You don't have the time, the team, or the resource to pull that off. You want to focus your efforts where your audience is hanging out and master one platform before moving on to the next. So focus on Facebook and Instagram if you do have the time to start, and then we will expand when you have the time and resource to do so, and consider what the media needs to look like on each platform before investing in it. For example, if I was to open a Facebook account and set up a Facebook page, it's a lot easier for me to invest time and resource into producing posts on Facebook than it is maybe for me to open up a YouTube channel and start recording and producing video content to upload to YouTube. So again, prioritize your time. Focus on one platform at a time and invest your time for the highest impact. And I'm telling you, this is Facebook and then expanding onto Instagram if you have the time. Be sure to register your brand on all of the social media sites though. This is going to set you up for future. It's brand protection. And when you do want to expand, it means you've saved and registered your brand name across all of the social media sites that you might use in the future. And we'll go into exactly how to do that. I want you to apply the 80-20 rule. So the 80-20 rule, also known as the Pareto principle, is the law of vital few, or the principle of the factor of sparsity. And what it states is that for many events, roughly 80% of the effects, 80% of the results, 80% of the outcomes come from 20% of the causes. And with this, starting out with a brand, you need to focus on the 20%. And right now, that's going to be Facebook primarily, and if you have the time, Instagram. So I need you to ask yourself, is this activity going to add a considerable impact on my brand and business? And these are questions that you should ask when considering a new marketing activity or expanding into other social media platforms. If no, write it down on a list of ideas and maintain a list of ideas, forget about it and focus on the task in hand and move forward. Don't be a busy fool. Focus on high impact activities that move the needle forward in your business. And the recommendation when starting out would be to build a basic website and then focus on Facebook and Instagram. So a Facebook brand page. Your Facebook brand page is critical. It's naturally viral compared to a website. And we will use your Facebook brand page to build our subscribers inside of ManyChat and create an audience of target customers. Limited on time or funds, always start with Facebook. Don't worry about Instagram for now. You can move on to that in the future. Facebook Messenger and ManyChat. Facebook Messenger has 1 billion users and growing. This means your audience is on Facebook Messenger. 66% of people want to communicate with brands via chat apps. This was a study carried out last year that proves the growing and increasing trend of instant messaging platforms like Messenger with consumers' everyday habits. As we know, 90% open rates is average with Messenger versus 20% with email, and 90% of messages are read within 3 seconds on Facebook Messenger. This is an absolute goldmine for brand owners to connect and build a relationship with target customers. ManyChat is a tool that allows us to build a list of subscribers inside of Facebook Messenger and message them all in one go. Building an audience and subscriber list for your brand is the one thing that makes this business a lot easier. You can use your subscriber list to launch products more easily, get feedback on products and ideas, and ask for reviews. In future lessons, we will walk through exactly how to set this up. So in this lesson, we covered building a brand presence is important to your customer's journey and growing your brand online. There are many different places to build your brand, but you should focus on where your customer hangs out and focus your time on 1 or 2 that are going to have the biggest impact on your business. The quickest and easiest way to build your brand website and Facebook Messenger with ManyChat are a crucial part of a successful product launch. In the next lesson, we're going to discuss creating your domain email account. I'll see you there.